banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is.
Oh, wow! He drills it from deep.
Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the greatest.
Takes flight. Boom! Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much. Now, you know Giannis Antetokounmpo has one of sports' best nicknames, the Greek Freak. He said, when I first heard it, I was like, what's going on? Why am I a freak now? But then I realized it was about my athleticism and the things I can do. And so I embraced the nickname. I love it, and it's a part of me now. Kevin?
It's a terrific one. David, thanks. He does stand out. Wow. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Bailey in at the 2. And for Indiana, they've got Smith. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Heel. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Pass to Giannis. Here's Bailey. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Bailey.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Smith drives in, and Smith slams it home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Middleton for 3. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Smith. On the wing, Heel. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And that is what Heel does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
3-pointer, Lillard. And the 3 ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh my, did he ever flush that one hard?
Making a big-time statement.
No backup in his game right there. Boom. You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
And it's Smith missing. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Baseline try, and Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, continues to flesh out his jumper over time. I mean, you have to at least try to get a hand in his face when he's rising up from there, but that's much easier said than done.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves it. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
I call that an executive summary statement.
And Lillard throws it down.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs does that set to a T.
Good on the triple. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the score by Indiana.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Hield can't hit. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Lopez, a screen on Hield. Back to Lopez. The pass to Middleton. Shoots over Bay. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Smith, the pass to Hield. Robinson sets a screen for Hield. Feeds it to Robinson. Out to Smith. Fires for three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He's clearly on the attack, making 6 of his last 7.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Bagley, he's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Hield. Here's Connaughton. Drops in the layup for 2.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. And you take a look at Smith, an intimidating defender, 3rd in the league. And, of course, Mitchell Robinson, a few spots down. He can also get after it. Such a great shot blocker.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
Passes to Bagley. And finish off by Bagley.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Beasley passes to Payne. Offline with his 3. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. Portis sets the pick for Payne. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Robinson a screen on Connaughton. Pass to McConnell. Here's Smith driving inside. And then Smith with the dunk.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Beasley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Smith with it. Now guarded by Payne. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Pass to Payne. Portis sets the pick for Payne. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Robinson passes to Smith. Robinson a screen on Connaughton. Halliburton for 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his third assist on the night. Now here's Payne, who's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kicks to Lillard. From the arc, 5 to shoot. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Smith against Giannis. 3-pointer. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Lillard misses, and it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Toppin. There's the pass to Baisley. And there's the drive.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Indiana leading by 12. Smith feeling it out a bit. Outside for Robinson. Smith outside. Pass to Bay. Halliburton outside. 2 on the clock. Smith. Rebounded by the Bucks. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Portis can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up. Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And Greg, when Chris Clarkson got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
Smith, the pass to Halliburton. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. Bucks trail by 14. Payne in the post. He's covered by Halliburton. Payne's shot is good. And here are the Pacers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They're getting their first look of the season in the Bucks in this one.
And they had some memorable battles last season. Let's hope for more of the same here tonight.
You know, I expect tonight to be a really good, close game, guys. They split the season series last season, and you look at these teams, 2 conference foes with very similar capabilities.
Portis finds Payne, down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. He's off from 17 feet.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And it's Connaughton missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks, we're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And now let's focus on a couple of guys who have been getting it done in the first half.
Well, you look at these two carrying the scoring load, both playing some fantastic basketball in the first half.
We'll see if the imminent halftime coaching adjustments can slow down either guy. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Bailey in at the shooting guard. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Hield can't hit. Bucks trail by 19. From 15 feet away, Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 10 points in the game. Smith outside. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 19.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Nifty move. And the rejection by Smith. And Smith gets double-teamed. Robinson finds Smith. And Smith slams it home.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Giannis inside. He's against Smith. Stolen by Robinson. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. That one, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Here's Middleton. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Some changes for Indiana. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Robinson. And some changes here for the Pacers. Smith checked in for Bay. Chris Duarte comes in for Heel. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Smith drives in, and then Smith with the jam.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Giannis sets a screen for Payne. And Antetokounmpo.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. Defense needs to make an adjustment.
Smith outside. Toppin sets a screen for Smith. And Toppin throws it down.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Pass to Connaughton. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Connaughton's got 7.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Toppin sets a screen for Smith. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And Lillard heads it to go.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to...
Oh!
Yes, sir! Come on, bring it!
And when the score... as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water. My man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Keep working the game. Possession by possession. Keep doing it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Saddiq Bey is out there with Smith. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Hield. And it's Halliburton in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Bucks. Smith against Portis. Smith dishes to Hield. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 9 assists now tonight.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Payne passes to Bailey. Middleton looking it over. Portis sets the pick for Middleton. Puts up a three. It's good from long range.
Boy, that is a real weapon in Middleton's arsenal. I mean, when you hit a three on him, he wants that sweet revenge, and he's coming back at you.
Bey, no good. Bucks trail by 16. Payne kicks to Lopez. Pass to Bailey. Middleton on the wing. He's defended by Bey. And the rejection by Smith.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Smith with a wide open look. And the Pacers another three.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Timeout called the Bucks. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Bailey. Launches a three. And they'll get another chance. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Shot by Hield, nobody around, and the Pacers another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Payne looking around. And there's the pass to Giannis. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Antetokounmpo against Smith. Sinks the three-pointer. Hield's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Kicks it to Middleton. On the wing, Giannis. Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Launches it. Traps in the tray. Middleton's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Bucks.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Smith with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Timeout called the Bucks.
For your Indiana States, everyone. Let's get excited.
Indiana making some changes. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Duarte. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Hield. Watson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Bailey. Inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Watch out below when Middleton rises up like that. Remarkable at punching it down on him.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And let's get an update on Damian Lillard's injury. David, any news there?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with Milwaukee's head athletic trainer. He said the news is not good and that his forearm is broken. Well, the season isn't very old. This is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
The Bucks making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Indiana leading by 19 points. Here's Smith going inside, and Smith slams it home.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton over Smith. Here's Bailey. Back to Middleton. Second chance shot. Shot clock at 4.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Pacers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Smith.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Shot clock at 6. Smith, and Smith slams it home.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Payne kicks to Connaughton. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle a shooter.
Smith the pass to Robinson. Basket good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Bounce pass, Smith. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.